All right, so throughout the course, my main thing has been really kind of feedback off of, I guess, picking up off of what I do on a day-to-day basis, which is sales. I'm a marketing consultant, of course, for YP, the Red Yellow Pages. So basically, what I want to do is create a training module for um, current employees and even new employees coming in to really sell Google search engine marketing program. So basically, we have to get down to the who, why, and the how, which the who would be Google, which is the number one search engine in the entire world. But the reason we're talking about search engine marketing specifically from a consultant standpoint is when you talk to a small and medium sized business, you really want to educate them on ways to competitively help them in growing their business and effective ways to really achieve that. Especially for people looking online, searching different ways, whether it's through tablet, smartphone, or desktop, really putting them in those places through through strategic keyword bidding and ad campaigns design. For instance, if I'm here in Birmingham, I'm looking for a plumber in the area. This is something that would be, in the moment call to action type of situation where I might put in plumbers near me, plumbers 35242, plumbers Birmingham, Alabama. All those different variations of keywords um, and ways I might search are kind of just pieces of how search engine marketing would kind of work um, for a potential client that you might be working with you being a marketing consultant. The next thing is really focusing on our target population. In my office alone, we have people ranging from the ages of 21 all the way up until the age of 55. And so these are going to be individuals who, of course, the millennials, Generation X, and also baby boomers. So it's extremely important with marketing as a whole to really um, create things that are really captivating and easy for people of every demographic to easily be able to understand, because you as a marketing consultant, you are of this demographic just the same as your client that you might be working with. They could be any one three of these individuals. So the training module will be, of course, a synchronous training course. So it would last about 25 minutes, and there is an e-learning portal where you can actually log in through YP, see all of your training modules, log into them. You can take the course, review information again as needed, and then you'll be able to actually print out copies of the actual um, training visuals that you actually viewed throughout that course. So the objectives of the training would kind of summarize three things. By the end, you should know how to specifically define search engine marketing, know the purpose of search engine marketing, so you're able to tell your client the reason why it is an asset to their business, but then also understand the call flow expectations of the process. So knowing how to uncover the need for the client. When I say uncover the need, knowing what type of budget may need to invest, what type of keywords they need to focus on for the type of clients that they're looking to target more so for, and definitely understanding how to go through the steps in the call to actually get to the point where they understand, where you understand their need and they understand why you're offering this particular recommendation. So, of course, once the training module has been completed, a couple of things I want to do is like my checks and balances is really give the employees an assessment, just kind of evaluate things that kind of took away, key points that were very important that they actually learned. Definitely want to get their feedback. I want to know, the pros, the cons, what they felt I could do better, what they really liked about it. And then I really do want to hear their suggestion at the end. So ultimately, all these things will kind of derive the effectiveness of that training portal, this training module for current employees pitching search engine marketing to clientele. So, of course, prerequisites for the participant: they should have a degree in business management or a related field. They should have some sort of experience within management or digital advertising, or and especially if it's AdWords or some type of similar product. And I think with being in any sales organization, it is almost 90% of the job. It is definitely a must to be a team player, whether it's working with people within your organization, your office, or even working with your client itself. Because at the end of the day, you want to make sure you want the client to feel comfortable enough as they're making this investment in knowing that you're not someone who's just trying to take money from them, but helping them to build their revenue as well. Next thing, as a facilitator, of course, a bachelor's degree in the field would be definitely recommended for sure. You want to have a full-time employee. You want to be a full-time employee of a company or at least a company within a similar industry, and definitely have documentation of the ability to perform their job duties. So when I say that in sales, it's very important to be able to not only know their objectives, but actually meet the objectives. And if you're exceeding, that's even better. So really want to have a track record of your performance within the previous company you've been with, and also have the flexibility, be able to adapt to the marketing world, Google's ongoing product changing and developments, the technology advances. Every 3 or so months, Google, YP.com, Yup.com, Bing.com, all these search engines are constantly updating. There's always something new to be delivered online. There's always something new that's happening, especially as technology advances. So you want to be able to pivot and kind of navigate with those changes. And two ways for me to deliver it. I do want to create a storyboard, which will really outline the final product presentation for the trainees. And then also when I deliver that product, I will use Adobe Captivate to actually create the modules and then deliver it to them so that they can actually view the training course and be able to take the assessments afterwards. And ultimately, that is my plan for my project this semester. So I'm really excited about working on it and presenting it to you guys.